Good morning, everyone. My name is Antonio Baia Reis, if you actually want to pronounce it properly, my dear anti-fascist friend, intellectual wonder of this faculty. So I'm originally from Portugal, although I'm living between now Madrid in Spain and Passau in Germany. So I'm an assistant professor at the University of Passau in Germany. I'm the director of the Future Media Collab, which is a collaboratory focus on making use of emergent technologies such as virtual reality, augmented reality, artificial intelligence for art space, practice space research projects within media and communication, and so on and so forth. Artistically, I was classically trained as a stage actor, and in Madrid, I am the stage director of an XR theater collective called La Cuarta Pared VR, the Fourth Wall VR. And today, before I say even a few more interesting and quite whimsical and insightful things, I would like to present to you my virtual friend, my dear friend, Asha, which I believe is going to show up here. Hi there, Asha.
Hello, how are you doing, Prague? Oh, we're not in Prague, are we? No, we're in, where are we?
Are you speaking to me, Asha?
Well, I'm speaking to the whole room. Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you, loud and clear.
Fantastic. Well, we're going to do a really cool session for you. I'm here in the metaverse, and my good compadre, Antonio, is in the room. And basically, I'm going to show you a short video now introducing me, my world, and the metaverse. And then, yeah, we're going to do some academic stuff. So, Anna, if you're there, could you show the video for us?
Well, hello. Well, thank you very much, Asha, for that introduction to yourself. Well, it is meta after all. So, this bit is I'm going to introduce you to the world of avatars and virtual beings and the different meta-humans that exist out there in the metaverse and what people are using to create performance and why they're doing it, and a little bit of the technological know-how of the how, really. So I'm going to show you some very short clips, some YouTube videos that introduce you to, I guess, my world. Okay, so first up, let's see where I come from. I'm kind of a VTuber. Created, born on VRoid, and I am one of the most popular designs and creations in the metaverse of VTubing. So let me show you a little clip. Just get rid of me first. And then up we pop.
Keys in an eye, VTuber extraordinaire. I know this song too, which is sad. They got good dance moves.
What is this? It's very visually appealing, to say the least.
I used to watch a lot of Keys in an eye. I don't think she started the VTuber thing, but she popularized it for sure.
Oh, they brought people into it.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute!
VTubers, or virtual tubers, are anime girls, usually, who live stream a variety of content, including AMAs, react videos, singing, let's plays, and so much more.
I've heard the term before, but I have never seen them. I don't really know much about them.
People that really...
Well, you're going to hear a lot more about them now. So, yes, VTubers. That was a little introduction to my world. You can mainly find people like me on YouTube doing something called VTubing. We do react videos. We do live streams on Twitch. We do reviews. We do unboxing. We even interview some celebrities as well. And you're going to see a lot more of us in the Western world. But we're already pretty big in Asia, and we've been kicking around for the past 8 years. So, let me now introduce you to one of the superstars of the internet, Code Miko. Anyone out there heard of Code Miko? I guess not. Okay, so Code Miko, well, she can be a little bit rude. I will kind of let her introduce herself. So this is Code Miko.
Hello human friends. I am Kuboto, and welcome to my channel where I report on everything I've learned about your species. Today, my research has led me spiraling down one particular rabbit hole, driven by a single, burning question. Okay, who is Code Miko? Code Miko is a just chatting streamer on Twitch. When in human form, she refers to herself as the technician.
I am the technician for Code Miko. I mocap Code Miko, I voice Code Miko, I make Code Miko, I do everything Code Miko related.
Miko, on the other hand, is the name of her 3D virtual avatar.
Hello, everybody!
Which she controls using a motion capture suit and face tracking technology. Hold up, let me back up for a minute. Before streaming on Twitch, the technician had 4 years of experience doing research and development in live animation. After which, she started working on the Miko character in January of 2020. She even crafted a backstory where Miko is an NPC who wants to be in a AAA game but can't, due to a glitch in her system. So she is left to wander through different game worlds. She started streaming around April under the name Miko Glitch before switching over to Code Miko, which was probably a good idea since searching for Miko Glitch today would have returned mixed results with this character. What? Miko is modeled in Maya and textured in Substance. She then uses Unreal Engine to create all of the environments, animations, and interactions. Basically the whole thing is programmed to run like a game. She purchased an Xsense MVN motion capture suit for around $13,500. And that's with a 50% independent developer discount. Damn! She uses the app Live Link Face on her iPhone to capture the facial tracking data and it feeds directly into Unreal Engine. And she does this all by herself, for the most part. And yes, she is a real female.
I am a girl. Yeah, I'm a girl!
Now, let's take a look at how all of this fits within the context of the whole VTuber and virtual influencer landscape.
Well, that's the bit we're going to discuss, really, isn't it? So, thank you very much, Roberto, was it? Okay, we're going to move on now to the next and final clip. Oh, no, there's one more little video that's going to be a segue. But anyway, we are going to show you the metahumans, which are a little bit more high-end. So we've seen kind of the cartoony VTuber, which is sort of a Generation Z sort of character. Then we've just seen Code Miko, which is a computer game character. But the next step up from that is, well, trying to look as real as possible. And that's where Epic Games' MetaHuman creator comes in, which I'm just going to show you this short 1-minute trailer so you can get a feel for what they're creating and where we're heading.
主人公にだってなれる。
Je pourrais être architecte.
Ou guide.
Quizá un artista.
You create the narrative.
I am metahuman.
Yeah, so I think we kind of get the idea of what they're going for here, which is really, 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 really realistic humans, which obviously takes a lot of processing and computer power and a lot of technical knowledge. Or You can create a VTuber like myself with little technical knowledge and just some free tools off the old interweb there. So the last clip that I'm going to show you, which is how to blend all this into a performance, a live performance. And no better way to introduce you to that is through the Royal Shakespeare Company. And we're going to show you Dream, which is a virtual reality experience which was created last year, and I happened to go to in my human form, and it was fantastic. So a little introduction video to that before I hand you over to my compadre Antonio, who is going to probably do something a little bit more academic maybe. Anyway, here we go.
Project is a sort of amazing hybrid of gaming technology, orchestral music and theatre.
The project is a huge collaboration involving lots of different specialisms focused on performance using technology.
It's really about us seeing whether we can present the world of A Midsummer Night's Dream and allow them to interact in that world live without leaving their homes.
What rolls out is a glimpse at a vast Shakespeare-inspired universe that we've grown very fond of along the way.
Central to the show is a huge, earth-shattering, tumultuous storm. It's a very good metaphor for what we've all been through. In the last year, we've all experienced things being taken away from us, things that we love, things that we delight in.
It is magical, it's a curious space, and we hope that the characters that we're presenting offer up a challenge to the norms.
You've seen the actors react live to things that the audience have done. You feel like you've been in a large group experiencing together a story and a journey. I think that's what we've been missing so much over the last year.
And so really that's it. I just wanted to sort of show you this sort of world that's out there in the metaverse. It's a way for performers that maybe aren't wanting to show their physical, actual, real selves, and they can embody a character and fire that out into cyberspace, into the metaverse, and perform and find out who they are and be part of different communities and share their passions or tell stories. So, as Shakespeare once said, all the world is a stage and we are merely players on it. And so therefore, I am going to pass you over to my good friend Antonio over there in the real world. So, I thank you.
Okay, thank you, Asha. Can you hear me? Hello?
Oh, hello. Did I get a round of applause?
Yes, of course you got. There you are. Wonderful. Wonderful. So
you're going to do something really academic now, I think, aren't you?
Yes, I'll try, but I have to transform myself into a proper academic. Can you help me with that, please? Thank you.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Cameraman, can you zoom in a bit?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Am I transformed? Okay. Okie dokie. Let me get rid of this. Can you help me with this? Thank you so much. There you are. Okay, I'll now do the academic part, okay? And for that, I will get rid of Antonio and become the full academic. Can I get do I have a pointer? Yes, it is. There you are. Okie dokie. So, since the early days of virtual reality, digital media artists and technologists have acknowledged virtual reality as a medium of inherent theatrical nature. Hello. Yeah? Here we go. It should be working, isn't it, right? Okay. Oh, it was upside down. There you are. A little bit like my brain, let's put it that way. So, there you are. So virtual reality is all about illusion. It's about computer graphics in the theater of the mind. It's about the use of technology to convince yourself you are in another reality. Virtual reality is where the computer disappears and you become the ghost in the machine. The computer retreats behind the scenes and becomes invisible. On the other hand, theater itself possesses the unique quality of eliciting the creation of what one might call virtual worlds, that is, imaginary worlds where audiences are invited to embark on a dreamlike experience that goes beyond our everyday life. Thus, virtual reality can be seen as an innovative medium, tool, and canvas for enhancing essential aspects of the theatrical experience, such as, according to my dear good fellow Dixon, visual spectacle, imaginary worlds and transformative spaces, and most significantly of all, audience immersion. So this dichotomy, I would say, is our first poetic provocation. So this, plus the pandemic, plus obviously having virtual reality glasses, and plus being both actors, me and my dear friend Asha, let us going on to the metaverse and try to unveil exactly what is live acting in virtual reality. And let's go full on cliche and make an analogy with the to be or not to be. With live acting in VR, now we can be and not be. That is, when we act in virtual reality, we are physical body, flesh, and simultaneously virtual entity, avatar. This questions not only the dramaturgic idea of the classical Amlethian dualism, but also the actor's work in virtual reality. This and other questions is what we try to unveil with our study. After all, it was indeed a study. So, what tickled us? Well, things like, what exactly is acting in virtual reality? What changes? What happens if we had virtual reality glasses to the actor's work? Also, does being an actor in VR require us to be actors in real life? Or is this something totally new, and maybe we should better call it, immersive performance or whatever? So through an ethnographic-like methodology, direct observation, analysis of the recordings of our works, and I would say a little bit of a pinch of an auto-ethnographic look at the work of the actors, we arrived at a first definition, work in progress, of what might live acting in virtual reality be all about. So acting in VR is pure meta-acting, not only in the classical sense that it is a new paradigm that goes beyond previous concepts and practices, but also that the actor consciously challenges the limits of his own body as a performative device. Moreover, meta here also refers to the ability to defy the laws of physics in virtual reality, and that consequently questions a classical notion of the actor's work, which is the idea of stage presence. Virtual reality is eminently ludic and participatory as it combines the immediate impact it generates on audience of a strong gaming-alike feeling with the predominance of interactivity as a major feature of this emergent art form. It goes beyond traditional immersive theater since it is driven by an affective, with an A, an emotional embodiment only possible in virtual reality. A true meta-sensorial experience of whimsical nature that is sensorially, symbolically, and aesthetically very close to a lucid dream. The journey is unique, starting with becoming an avatar, one's skin in the theatrical metaverse, through an anthropomorphic process enabled by the combination of the illusions of immersion, presence, and plausibility that culminates with the appropriation of a virtual body, hence avatar anthropomorphism. As one is fully formed in the metaverse, the journey goes on as the frontier between audience and performer becomes blurrier, and every person engages in lively and meaningful interactions, triggered by a given dramaturgical construct. This reveals its essence as a truly ritualistic integrative practice, far away from the mere communication mediated by technology and closer to a kind of a techno-conviviality of profound affective nature. The spect actors make the theatrical action happen through pure mimetic contagion that emulates real-life physical and symbolical performances, going beyond language, connecting and interacting with the creative and performative unlimitedness of the metaverse. Bending the laws of physics, allowing people to fly with their avatars or become a giant, virtual reality theater is socially driven, experimental in its nature, and limited only by imagination. Wrapping up, thinking and creating within immersive is key, developing a native creative mindset. Then the million-euro question is how digital performance will evolve and be shaped with XR technologies within the metaverse. Or better, the still infant idea of the metaverse, and what kind of challenges for the theater industry in the midst of the Web 3.0 or embodied internet, NFTs, blockchain, real estate going digital, face going meta, meta losing monopoly or not, where there's a kind of human-driven theatrical, aesthetic, affective substance fit within this emergent ecosystem. We would like to end with a quote, and this will be our final poetic provocation. It is from French philosopher Gaston Bachelard, who in 1958 wrote in his book The Poetics of Space, by changing space, by leaving the space of one's usual sensibilities, one enters into communication with a space that is physically innovating, for we do not change place, we change our nature. Thank you so much.